We've seen it before, for example Tokyo Revengers. The creator, Ken Wakui, had earlier works cancelled before finally landing a major hit. And funnily enough, his latest work, Astro Royale, is already rumored to be ending as well, showing just how volatile the industry still is, no matter your track record. And occasionally, a manga just doesn't click with Jump's core demographic, despite being high quality. Red Hood is a perfect example, praised for its art and themes, but unable to maintain strong reader survey numbers. Today, I want to shine a light on one of those fallen titles, Master Asumi. A sports manga that dared to be different and, in my opinion, deserved better. What's up everybody, welcome back to another no-show video, and today we're going to be talking about manga, specifically cancelled Shonen Jump manga. When it comes to Weekly Shonen Jump, it's no secret that the magazine is one of the most competitive battlegrounds in the manga world. As much as it's known for launching legendary series like One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Naruto, it's equally known for how quickly it can cancel a series if it doesn't catch fire with readers almost immediately. The harsh reality is that no matter how good or promising a manga might be, if it doesn't perform in reader surveys or drive volume sales, it can get cancelled within weeks. Sometimes the pacing gets crunched, like with Time Paradox Ghostwriter, which had to rush its story to fit a shorter run. Other times the storytelling suffers under pressure, like Build King, which struggled to balance its tone and world building under the weight of reader expectations. And occasionally, a manga just doesn't click with Jump's core demographic, despite being high quality. Red Hood is a perfect example, praised for its art and themes, but unable to maintain strong reader survey numbers. Today, I want to shine a light on one of those fallen titles, Master Asumi. A sports manga that dared to be different and, in my opinion, deserved better. What makes Master Asumi especially interesting is that it was created by Kawada, the same mangaka behind Hinomaru Sumo, a long-running and successful sports manga that also ran in Shonen Jump. Hinomaru Sumo explored the traditional world of sumo wrestling and was praised for its intensity, character development, and passion for the sport. After that series concluded, Kawada didn't just rest on its success, he pivoted towards something new. With Master Asumi, he stepped into the realm of mixed martial arts, aiming to bring a more grounded and realistic lens to modern-day combat sports. It felt like a natural evolution, going from the ritualized structure of sumo to the raw, unpredictable world of MMA. It was a good chance for him to explore a different side of martial arts. Master Asumi wasn't your typical Shonen Jump series. Instead of focusing on superpowers or fantastical battles, it grounded itself in the gritty world of MMA. At its core, the story explored what it means to become a professional athlete, the mental and physical toll it takes, the sacrifices involved, and the reality of living in a world where talent alone isn't enough. The manga followed Asumi, a high school student whose family has a legacy in martial arts. Raised under the watchful eye of a strict traditional grandfather, Asumi and his siblings developed a deep connection to martial arts, not just as a skill, but as a way of life. A pivotal character in Asumi's journey is Nao Okiba, a passionate and determined upperclassman aiming to become a professional MMA fighter. Nao's enthusiasm for the sport is infectious. She often trains rigorously and seeks out sparring opportunities to hone her skills. Recognizing Asumi's latent potential, she encourages him to embrace MMA, challenging him both physically and mentally. Their interactions not only serve as a catalyst for Asumi's deeper involvement in the sport, but also highlight the diverse motivations and personal battles each fighter faces. Nao's unwavering dedication and spirited approach to MMA underscored the series' emphasis on personal growth, discipline, and the intricate psychology of fighters, which is one of the things that made this series especially compelling. Each character had their own personal reasons for stepping into the ring, some driven by trauma, others by pride, and some simply searching for meaning. The story never had a clear-cut villain, but it never really needed one. Instead, the tension came from conflicting ideologies and personal goals, giving every match emotional weight. Despite its strong start and unique premise, Master Asumi was unfortunately cancelled after just a short run. Like many other manga in Jump, it struggled with reader rankings and didn't quite manage to secure a large fan base fast enough to justify its continuation. The art and writing were praised for being sharp and mature, and its realistic portrayal of sports culture stood out in a magazine more known for explosive fantasy action. But Jump is a tough place for anything outside the mold, and that likely played a role in its early exit. And here's the kicker: even coming off a successful series like Hinomaru Sumo doesn't guarantee your next work will be a hit. Kawada went from a long-running, well-regarded sports manga to having his follow-up end in less than a year. That's how brutal and unpredictable the manga industry can be. But it's not all gloom and doom. A cancellation can be a new beginning for the creator, who now has the chance to regroup, learn from the experience, and return stronger with a new idea. We've seen it before, for example Tokyo Revengers. The creator, Ken Wakui, had earlier works cancelled before finally landing a major hit. And funnily enough, his latest work, Astro Royale, is already rumored to be ending as well, showing just how volatile the industry still is, no matter your track record. In the end, Martial Master Asumi might not have lasted long, but it left an impression on me. And who knows, maybe Kawada will take what he learned from this experience and bring us something even more impactful in the future. The road to success in Jump is rarely straight sometimes. A cancelled manga is just the first step in a bigger story. That's pretty much it for me. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like on it, and if you want to see more from me, consider subbing to the channel. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.